So if at the age of 19, you are in the university here, then you are lucky. Your beginnings is far better than mine.
So abaniwe ya ye bobo se wawe obi gina TV3 so o ka kire nipa na wo se wona ati ko mpanyimfo no ko John Mahama o ka kire nsa abane de kom ne abufuo na toye
Sinipay
na asa akọ na do so ka kire nsa te kom ne abufuo so no so ba no anya de kom ne abufuo be sa ato ati ano.
Sinipay
I'm not worried. Once is the truth. Me na nwene mo di obia should be rest assured. Mona said make in Agyapong. The truth will always set me free.
Sinipay
We can vote people in and out. Personalities, okay? But my dear, what we need to do in this country is to establish a situation where even if it was the devil who should come and sit on top of us in Ghana, by virtue of certain procedures, certain practices, the devil cannot get away with doing whatever he wants. He would necessarily have to do what the people expect of him.
Sinipay
So what they are doing, some of us will not keep quiet. Some of us will not allow you to destroy this party.
Sinipay
Betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana.
Sinipay
Success is not determined by the time you went to university or the time you went to school. Success is determined by every individual's dream and vision. You are studying, doing or reading different disciplines. But that alone would not determine your success in life. Unless, one, you dream big. Two, unless you have goals. Three, unless you have objectives. Four, unless you strategize, you have a strategy. Five, unless you plan your life. And six, the activities, what you engage in.
This is the party. As a second Ghana for you who say, coach, what they want thing will be a woman who make sure say you bring the party back to power.
Sinipay
Tasembu ha woka no ye we beka don ye hwi but opem wa
Sinipay
IGP fufura badama samedi mi jai monda o say and still me baboko school na obi akade wo ma me kotwi tu a me ntwi tu
Me ko abontia Ghana for catch and so be pay ko catch on crop for say mumfa Kennedy Agyapong brad ye beto abama ba better radio so na me ka mo say mo suspend me what be that.
Sinipay
I am communicating job na mo de ma me say communication director ya call election ye lose and a Ghana for communicate to deputy communication director on your grassroots person or say ko catch o party for no and I'm communicating. I am communicating. Am I not communicating?
Sinipay
One of these cano. No, the same Ramayan. Never said no.
Sinipay
Dear Mr. Speaker, watra ehye watra mra no mra no man to me man ye dia waye enu ntina ye twe na adwen agina so say onhwe mra no no an bi kire bi say mra no dia baby of fire in dia wati nti ye correct ne ye
Sinipay
yes na so hu ne say as a person o come minority no ye kasa bo ahye ye
Sinipay
The fabric of the party and your leadership.
Sinipay
And Nuntino said, if there's no good leadership, the party will sink and sink forever. What is through and a more yen yamope, and a most move change bibi, move change bibi, but I dare not move changing Munchray and Bonnie, I dare not yet. Munchray, as soon as I saw, I dare not Ediaba.
Sinipay.
Person pay at you say, you will be a say in your bois near ye, now your parliamentary Juma ye. You created that conducive atmosphere near you. You bay.
Sinipay.
First year God in Gaggisburg, the more book. Brofwa Kessia. I don't know book can be business. If be English, you go chop.
Sinipay.
Anybody can have a dream, but a dream without action is not a dream. Your dreams should be backed by actions. Success is not determined by the time you went to university or the time you went to school. Success is determined by every individual's dream and vision. You are studying, doing or reading different disciplines. But that alone will not determine your success in life. Unless, one, you dream big. Two, unless you have goals. Three, unless you have objectives. Four, unless you strategize, you have a strategy. Five, unless you plan your life. And six, the activities, what you engage in.
Good afternoon. Raise to the power 40,000. Ma yama akwaba enfamra sinupedwumedie so ewo net2 TV so ebra so se yede ebrewo Ghana nyina atemdin ewiase afanamu nyina no atemdin edie no obi atwan eye sinupen ye kano sania etie emre aso o check a uhu se enne the last day of July 2025. Nyankopon ya adoma kira na esi ayi boson efufuro mi eguso ayekọ yenim ensem ahodo ewo fie ensem ahodo ewo krom ensem abommamu ya esefata se etimi eka ho asem ye gina wei ya tena sei na ye de nkomo no an ye de ebrewo na minim se okan ho ewo oman 107.1 FM so enkra pumpuni mantemu kasoa agona so duro ene ne nkwa so ede ko nyina no utie yen ewo ho afesi edura santimantemu a ehon so eye ash 101.1 ehon so edem enamu ade kwa hafo enamu ade piemu ewo northern region ene empeso aka esoso sansoso ene ebowrem ewo finfini mantemu a ehon so eye 90.1 eye nap radio abusuya okan ho ewo asinfo so precisely piemu Cape Coast enamu namu ayamfre saa na ekọ ye piemu ewo no hwa ye namu ayekọ ya bibia eye kama afesi edu UK mamu a ehon so eye sources radio and then Amansan radio sources radio and afei Amansan radio osan ekan ho ewo US mamu a eye Jerry's TV and afei eye Kings Jersey radio eho ana ohen etie yen ya bibia eguso eko nanem afei on Facebook and YouTube no net2 TV GH net2 TV GH meda se okan ho o wa kwanya se obe join your Facebook and afei YouTube na also so the comment ene okasa wodo apese ye kan no fafa obra as usual sabato we afi Mr. we afi ba why ready ya what the messages ni nyina enso so bebrɛ live and colored on your TV me from me Anthony Kofi Inkum Daddy Mr. Inkum ene medin kai national so se Heart Builders Real Estate Heart Builders Real Estate eho ane ye kotofie complete house afei osanso my asase papa manso bia ene ho na yato ato aso akọ yenim na onim say asase no ye de ma 6 to 1 year and 6 months to 1 year and odi betua ne kakra after say why half payment no na eguso eto aso akọ yenim afei tabia takum enso apagya yan akosoro ye bo adwuma ne pia abode oni ho de aka ho ama bibia aye kama ma yan na wase se okan ho wo betimi adjoin here with all your messages, that is WhatsApp messages no fafa 0240 550899 0240 550899 ye beje bre na fei yakan ni nyina ede abrɛw abusuama yen na ye ho na afa yen pick bibi out of the lions mentality kai na hye no so se enne menu mienu na eko emrepem mebie phone lines no na onsoso waba na menu mienu ye di nkomo etwase ye kasa etwase Ghana etie nsɛm a ekoso Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia ne camp ye niema bi against the political disruptor Kennedy Ohene Agyapong enne ni o ma hihye nyina no ye bedwiri afei ni awom epo ma bobo nyina nso no ye besane no one by one sinupei ye beka no senia etie up next lions mentality.
Competence. Lions are said to sleep around 20 hours a day. Still, they never go home. They get up and they get the job done. They earn their rest. They earn their success. They earn their freedom. There are great rewards for competence. In life, if you provide more value to others than anyone else, in a shorter space of time, you will be rewarded, and you will be rewarded well and often. It does not matter how long you work. It matters how good that work is. It doesn't matter how many hours you put in. It only matters how much value you've created. Develop yourself into a competent machine. Work on what matters in your life with laser focus, ruthless determination, and a burning desire to do everything to the very best of your ability. That builds pride and respect for yourself.
All right, welcome back. And so the Lions mentality, talking about competence. And so anytime obi wa competent no, or ya de bia hu say ampa nipa we no obo adwuma otiase. Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, the political disruptor, Nyankopon adom ene Ghana from paibo, afei nananom empaibo, and afei the spirits of the nation sania asonin semu a edenam nti Kennedy Ohene Agyapong etiase na oguso etoto niama na ye nyina ye behu se after 31st January 2026 Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, the political disruptor, will indeed become the new flag bearer for the new patriotic party. We enya de amenkwa na mahunu ewiase nyina ehunu na Ghana nyina nso so ehunu afei Ghana fo womu nyina ehunu atiase ya ye nyina ye ni mu se tumi ya ekuta Ghana, tumi ya ekuta oman Ghana, tumi ya ediasie ewo Ghana, Nyankopon tumi ya ewo Ghana, Nyankopon ahoɔden ene wo nkronkron no Agyapong se sene tie bia no Kennedy ohene Agyapong Kwame Akompreko will indeed or will definitely become the new patriotic party's next flag bearership. Na anano Yesu Kristo when himself fellow nom etoto omani ase anu hu se Yesu Kristo no wo tumi Nyankopɔn ede amma no wo nsenkyerene a Yesu Kristo eye ekwan a Jesus Christ nam so na obi ani atu na Yesu Kristo ba odne saka pe na san be fam ho obi ho no mo a emoja etu no Jesus Christ ba wodne nsa eka ntesuo de keka fam no de kan pepepe na nipa no ne ho ato no a che se Yesu Kristo eye nsenkyerene bebre na fellow ready no se da bi akwa we no nsenkyerene a wo ye ne enema ahodo a oye e wo wiase no se ye jana ma ne toa so ekwa me fellow ankasa kra no mahinie ebeduru baabi enko hwe ebeduru baabi me fellow mahinie no enko baw eti se sa na tie de ne na yehwe na yentimi enkeka yen wo yenye ye neama enti Pilato num de omo ho gimu ye de so omo ye bia efa kwan sonko so se ye ko Jesus Christ afri wi ase se de be ya na ni onyam kra de ebe chese tafe ebe yira kra na ade ba kwa o man hye den so se nya Nyankopon aka na ebem na nya Nyankopon ahye nso so no eno na ebe gina nti Nyankopon ne no aka ede afa Jesus Christ ho a onam eye na difo so eka ye no sa pepepe na be ya adwuma whether Jesus Christ etiase ana ontiase kra na sa pepepe se de nyame aka na eno na bebem enti wo moku Yesu Kristo ewie no afei na Jesus Christ na hinnie no chese afei kra na ekosoro enyini se prom and that is exactly ne Nyankopon akade afa Kennedy ohene Agyapong ho and indeed ye nyina ye se ebebem na sabe nipa bofo ewo ho anano bi emiri bi a etwam na nipa bofo no omototo niama kwan bi o mefa so mebre Yesu Kristo ase ye nyina ye hunu ye edidimu a de ko ya bebedru ba bia Joseph no mu nyina no ye wo mo eniama ahodo a ye de ba ye wo mo but ewi akire no Nyankopon ahennie Nyankopon enhyehyeye Nyankopon tumi ya ode adua wo mu no eno na eye adwuma and that is exactly going to be the story of Kennedy ohene Agyapong and then the new patriotic party as well. Na eno na nipa bi ahunu enipa bi ahu ananu yi yo na ebeto dwa se MPs bi declare support de ama obi ba JK yes former ministers bi anase former MMDCs fobi omunyina declare support de ama obi ba JK etiyanto nyomfanfre no wo mo ye ni nyina sade be ya na nkomo pe kwan bi so afa de akata Kennedy ohene Agyapong so nanso so yesi ne Nyankopon ahyira no ye mmoni dua eti wo mo ye no anko ba bia dede ni nyina no entimi angru anye foko enti sapepepe na etie na ade ba ko ahyase a eba esese yetimi kanipanim esese nipa edi nsenhunu a wo he nanim na aka kire nsenhunu ne awo ye no sabe eye nsenhunu ana wudie no enu nti Bible say ma ojimifo ehunu ne jimi ma okwasea ehunu ne kwasea na wanya na niso nyansani sa pepepe na nipa bi a wo mo hye sumase na wo mo edi nsenhunu no yebe mo mate ase se ye ni no edi wo machi sinipen eye enikase a se ye di wachi a wa hwe yi a wankasa wa brabo no be bia be ko no wompe eti se wo ye MP na why wadwene say you want to work against Kennedy ohene Agyapong na today the person me ma wo ti ase say why anya careful the infection of Kennedy ohene Agyapong ebe ye ho adwuma you will lose your seat. Take it from me. Obeko primaries and you will lose. Take it from me. Mo ye adwuma underground against Kennedy ohene Agyapong no this is the time I yesimu concentrate our parliament. Yademu ko parliament semu konkwa shemra. It is o ka kire o manfo, o ka kire o constituent, o ka kire Ghana fo a wo mo ekose wo mo bre no o mata age to aba edema wo se. Emrahye bedwefie wona yede wakọ no. Adwuma na yese kwana kwaye ho no. Wonya wadwene se obetimi ayese adwuma no. And indeed, o pesa o san betina fie. Na wo ye wadwuma. Sa direction no na mo ebinom mo hyase a mo pesa mo ko. And yese achechede panimoja dodo a. Ye de nsuo e na fremu ema no. Eti ye be ye ne sa pepepe e de amamo. Me se wo ye MP, na wo ye adwuma underground against Kennedy or Agyapong. So we are national executive. Now we are Juma underground against Kennedy or Agyapong. Woto ebeda ho. Esan se momre no aso. Ma Juma abawie ye. And so ye be pa mo hontoma. Ye be ma manima guase. Ye be ma nipa nyina hunu se ni entia ye to abade ma mo se mo nkọ na mo nkọ debate wo parliament wo no. Munya ready somebody ye se adwuma no. Just recently, Enchaye and a finance minister, Yera Kencity Media, doctor, Echo Parliament, our day mid-year review, budget review, no, or the about and the debate as I'm sure said somewhere Tuesday, no, and a debate a chassis. Amugusu amu debate any idea. Now, assemble kwa Dr. Kencity Media, Ekaya up to date. Me who former government official biase or challenging asemwa Dr. Kencity Media, Ghana's finance minister ekaye no obi aniwa wa rise to that occasion said Obama ba be debunk asemwa kaye no ana oba be debate no kro obi amaye asemwa kaye ne say it is never the fact so we share MPP ni bi and also we share former government employee bi na say edana no na sem o kan say dollar e from because of your friend is saying gold to oil bia yes Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia edebaya Dr. Kencity Media and say it is never the fact be biasa ankoso or say Ghana anfa gold bia anko je anko anfa anko e barter trade anko je oil bia anfa mba e wona na do danko akufo-addo ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia penso ya enu nti no MPP fo bi no mo di dwoma no say dollar na kofo mu a it was because of that initiative no and ama dollar ko from any ade no say no krabia enim Dr. Kencity Media and na oka say bibia say ni wonu mu a esiye normal sika na ye kukuru ade kokoto oil no eye the same thing normal sika ye kukuru ade koto fuo ade ba Ghana ha no the same thing and na ekoso and eye sa na ekoso akosi say aban dada awatwemu no ofiri aban mo eti nobody should stand anywhere won dwane num nkyere Ghana for enka nkyere Ghana for say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the initiative bi ede aba anope ya kra no I saw a video and no a former information minister mi ankasa me MP honorable Kojo Ponkroma eka say I mean Ghana for a initiative bi led by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or ka say gold to oil. Sa gold to oil no Dr. Kencity Media say it is never true. Be anyone more so there was nothing like that. Empty Dr. Bawumia and your gold to oil initiative bia. And that is what Dr. Kencity Media eka. In fact, he was on national TV and no can say no. Enti wa onti ase no ko na ko challenge no. And so we were expecting say Dr. Gideon Boako ya tuaba ede amount turn on off right turn on off say kojina manfo anim na ensam a ekoso parliament no debate e wo ho watu ani ede asika na bi ohina Japan ho na wo Dr. Gideon Boako na wan kasa no se wan kasa a wugina we ofo se yedi apepa ye di apepa anka chechede ene obofo wan na nko befa no yonko kane na me pese me ma Ghana fo nyina ti ase se adwuma Dr. Mamudu Bawumia edi ahye Dr. Gideon Boako nsase wonya ne se onye adwuma emfentia Kennedy ohene Agyapong Kennedy ohene Agyapong na chitafo monsori o na adwuma Dr. Gideon Boako ahye ye wo machi no edoso cha otwenwi currently as we speak Dr. Mamudu Bawumia is not in Ghana or UK me say sinipei eni no ediwachi a baby a wonam bia yenim Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ewo UK o se ne ma graduate enti okọ UK a okwakodi omachi ewo ho enti oni Ghana as we speak oni Ghana ha na adwuma Gideon Boako eye ne se coordinators a omoye adwuma 2023 time a party from ma party no wa bam ni a neglect wo mo party no wa bam ni ye cheche adwuma ye yi omu nyina ye to omu nyina tugu ye no sankofo no ene wo mo sori gina ye se Kennedy ohene Agyapong Kennedy ohene Agyapong oye obi a wa ye party adwuma wa boa party a form for grassroots all the times you see a kwato shen ama party a ye adwuma Kennedy ohene Agyapong ewo ho say you see yan konkohwe party ma ewo form one right there you are going to see Kennedy ohene Agyapong enti you see ni awapoto enchi so odibom enti enipa wodo a party ne ba power no one neglect one position bia no those are the people mo ka say Kennedy ohene Agyapong na kuma pa ya owoma party no any party manti ye be sori ne adi nachi enti omo ankasa sacrifice wo mo ho say we are going to be coordinators for Kennedy ohene Agyapong enti omo ye adwuma e coordinate ye party no hwenhura wo mo government in power eye bibia de hwenhura wo mo ye keka ansama wodo adiguo mo so saa time no omo ye nkofo bia ne ye sere wo mo esan set time a ye che adwuma na Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ne nkontanfo a wo ye PNC fo na ye sese wo mo emo wo adwuma ye na party fo ankasa ma ye to wo asawram party fo ankasa ma ne ato wo jeje mu party fo ma ankasa ne ato wo ato agu baabi ya no mu ne di daso no Kennedy ohene Agyapong e ba no mo sori di na chi so mbeye adwuma omo ye adwuma e di ma Kennedy ohene Agyapong ema ye to aba no ewie ye no oponi ananado danko akufo-addo ne Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ban EUSU national security for EUSU Ghana police for edi ye nyina di intimidating nkofo ebo nkofo tete wo mo ne ade nyina na chi no ye wie na Kennedy ohene Agyapong enya 37% enipa a ewo party ne mu 37% of them say Kennedy ohene Agyapong NSS wo di party nanim in 2024 but ye intimidating nkofo eye nkofo ne ombeye bia overcome wo and they did that to overpower them na saa niema na wo mu ye ni nyina na chi no enne Dr. Mamudu Bawumia any Dr. Gideon Boako any other MP somaka ehunu se coordinators na omoto omo asawram coordinators na omoto omo ajeje mu ema Kennedy ohene Agyapong kofa omo ye adwuma ema no omo ho onfaso. Until now they want to go for those people. Gideon Boako adwuma oya ne say ofrewa ofafo no afrew eti ofrewa no wa connect Dr. Mamudu Bawumia na Dr. Mamudu Bawumia gina phone so no ne wo kasa and that is what is going on ekoso eguso a ekoso eya adwuma omoye no but you see who are former coordinator because they say yan shase yiyi wo munti no meka se mo ye former afo wunya gidie time na party no any power won suro bibia time na ye bo time ye ka kira wo say Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ne nkotanfo a womo eye PNC for womo meje adwumanye na wo push from aye party adwuma ya no ye to asawram no enne omahu se uhuhia party no any power biem they are now looking for such people wona wo ye MC ana DC a wonya hwe wudi DC na ye pamo ya because yes baby adru no obi ba JK e ba be contest etime ye mfa nkofo bi om be ye adwuma favor no emra ya wo mo ba be ka ho na mo be ye adwuma intimidate enkofo mo aye tu mo etotwene ye mo nya hweni ayi madi DC nya hweni ayi nadi MC nya hweni ayi nadi saa niama na ekoso nyina no me ne e kasa sesei saa niama no munipa na ye to masawram no they are now coming back for you na adwuma omoye no bono region there ye de ahye Dr. Gideon Boakonsa Eastern region there esoso hye omo aka nsoso nsa and me dwomu nyina di beba one by one beba be bomu nyina di e de akyerew se we coordinator we former MC because o mate se de sankofo nyina ba be ka ho former MPs bia omo wo omo to nchan ya te se de omu nyina be ka ho mama be qualify to aba etiane ye mpe kwa bi mfo omo mfa so ne ntwe omo mfa mra now party no power no omo ankayo this is the time where omo frewa keka wadwene ekere wo mo because omo ni bibi o metimi ayama sa wo no omo sani sika fa phone so a yina kodi yina di na wo wi akoye adwuma makana di ohina Agyapong nipa ono ba obetimi a resource grassroots for nipa ono ba grassroots for ebi mo wo from na wo mo ye adwuma de ama party na ebi mo kura kuta degrees ebi kuta PhD ene ade ne ya neglect wo mo no oba be make sure say mu nyina so mu benya adwuma ye adwuma e makana di Agyapong na jai Dr. Bawumia no won aka no ja wo masam ema wo mo obi ansoma wo mo baabi so mo nkonta fo adwuma no mo nto party fo ntungu ye nto party fo jeje mu me emfa party fo enya hwe ye nya party fo ne ayepe ye ntena se masam a me ka kire mo ne se we are former coordinator e de makana di ohina Agyapong because say no ma wo say clearly obi ba JK elusu it is a sanet ye de a e wo so mutimi eye niema bi I'll make me a week in the camp of Kennedy or in Agyapong, and that is exactly what they are doing. But look, me say, sir, Omubesi Usua, and Kwame Shewuma, former MP, I'll move to ya. Nobody among call for a buyer. Primaries, you treat your sika, sir, MPs be your omun seat. Said your bear among call for Omodobanum. Ebeba be take over omo ye sa niema we nyina de tia party for ma enne party ni power biem and that they don't have the control over the police today as we speak they do not have the control over the national security it is a sanet here there yemfe wo mo enne a omu ni se to me no eno omo hunu mo so mfaso simply because yakase ye mu nyina be hye mo mato aba ni bi enti enne omahunu muso mfaso ya omoba but look se na enye enra enne nsoso enye se nipa no owotumi wa hunu muso mfaso sesa na nkontafo anu okwamo omadwuma from different political parties ekomo omadwuma na afa omuto omo asawramo a enne na owo opposition no oni bibi papa bia edema and so omo frewa keka wadwene e kire wo mo se wo pen so omo san no sika fa sika no na di koye adwuma fa ma Kennedy ohina Agyapong eno na ebeboa wo esansa sa MPs no amaje sa pawerefo no me se esika ye de ama wo mo no edoso kyan watwe wi eti se sika no ba agibi na di nemo make sure se obaye adwuma e de ama Kennedy ohina Agyapong because ono ana Ghana for so omope ono ana akoto abama na Ghana for enso se ye be accept no ye be nso be gina tum ama na ba be ye adwuma e de ama Ghana it is a we former coordinator mesraw Bomodiana shall sapomunsu. This is the time. Monsusumomre eba. This is the time. There are some former MPs. Omasamu amukenyina say. Sanya Kennedy or Agyapong grassroots no. Kennedy ba oba be chiche positions. E dey am grassroots for. Na omo no ya jawo mo ampanso because mabedi bi atwam. E wo se obi nsu babedi bi. E wo se obi nsu babe ye adwuma ni bi because ye wo nipa bi omo hye fam a wo mo sa opportunity na adwuma mbetimi aye no. You have no idea. And those were the people who are party no neglecting woman. Those were the people who are time and near mama day. No mu hear party no the most. Omu hear abemum penifo the most. Now from one monfa. And they am no ka say o from pentente mo no mafa. Entente mo no mafa. What you say because omo person omo sign ba no mo be pekwan bi so efa no omo nya mu nyina. And anytime ubia ye kwa about so na obi elusu bia no okoni opponent ne camp na or try say ne key personality say no obeyi wo mu, and that is what exactly Obiba JK is doing. And I can tell you for a fact say Obiba JK walusu awie Kennedy Agyapong is indeed definitely going to be the next flag bearer for the new patriotic party. It's say Ghana force on ye penno. It is a Ghana force on ye penno there. Party man so say and ye mayansu yan fan ko san say ye pese about power. Those former MPs now, and also current MPs now, omo na form FF nkofo no omo ne omo ekasa ekatro mo say mombra Obiba JK camp munja Kennedy Agyapong na mo mese ne enko no omo boa. Me say omo boa. Esan say omunni enidaso bia omoboa ya de sika ane ya de amom so omfanya sa adwuma no because omaba beye bi etu omaba beye bi no etu ase others enso ba beye bi party nye nipa ba akofo dia party nipa dodo ade. It is just like water electricity pole udi siwa obi atimi connect efa so ko ni fie enti sa pepepe na etie Kennedy say won so so party no to wajeje mu no ohu hia eti mo ma monto amonto ntwene mo fa amonto nchen mo fa mo nyina ento nchen na afa mo nya adwuma ebe support Kennedy Agyapong mo nya adwuma ebe support Kennedy Agyapong because ono na Ghana for aginatum. It is ono na Ghana for aginatum dia ene esese party man so eye adwumaden. So ufri Kennedy Agyapong camp na wo kwa one kasa mum na do ho kwa kwato asemu because sankofo no omuni bibi o mede be ma because adana na ede na sika ho no omuhunu om nkontanfo enom de sika sponsor wo mo so omuntu party ankasa MPs yentu omfri ho adwuma om ye no enti enne ya me no ekasei na nado dankwa akufo-addo empo fro no ka che ose kodi osmesi ana obenti achi a ka che nse obua Kennedy Agyapong na eko Kennedy Agyapong na eko ya fra me Mr Inkum abusua ma me na me ho na memra me ba meko phone lines no so na makwa akoye adwuma bi ewo ho sinupei ye ka no senia etie.
before abani wie ya ye bobo se wawen obi gina TV3 so o ka kire nipa na wo se una ati kompanyimfo no ko dwan ma ha ma o ka kire nsa abani de kom ne abufuo na toye
Sinipay.
Naza akwa na do so aka kire nsa te kom ne abufuo so no so ba no anya de kom ne abufuo be sa ato ati ano
Sinipay.
I'm not worried. Once is the truth. Me na nwene mo di obia should be rest assured. Mona said make in Agyapong. The truth will always set me free.
Sinipay.
We can vote people in and out. Personality is okay. But my dear, what we need to do in this country is to establish a situation where even if it was the devil who should come and sit on top of us in Ghana, by virtue of certain procedures, certain practices, the devil cannot get away with doing whatever he wants. He would necessarily have to do what the people expect of him.
Sinipay. Sinipay.
So what they are doing, some of us will not keep quiet. Some of us will not allow you to destroy this party.
Sinipay.
Betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana.
Sinipay.
Messi candidacy. Whether you like it or not, Ghana, for the youth of this country, I'll put my life on the line. Anything that is wrong in society, I will say it.
Sinipay.
I noticed that when the finance minister came to present his statement, for the first time after the inauguration, the swearing in, the majority side was heavily populated. Mr. Speaker, that notwithstanding, Mr. Speaker, we have witnessed what we can best describe as an Azan budget.
Sinipay.
Betna party mu a o pese wo no wo be use position e de be sabotage obi. It will happen. So long as Nyankopon ma ya hoden na e betimi akasa na e wasa platform we no. This we will say it every day to make sure say selfish individuals the mini a omo pese omo ye niema to please their own self.
Sinipay.
Mo bia another no say jai illegal mining.
Sinipay.
Maka and mesa reinforce. Say me reinforce say NDC for and mo illegal mining at this time.
Sinipay. 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 Sinipay.
All right, welcome back Abusia ma memmo modern and now wase se okoso eka eho Heart Builders Real Estate in Komo ana menu ADA Heart Builders Real Estate eye adwuma yeton eye ensase na yeton ensase ewo miamia hodo bebrebe ewo Ghana ha yewo ensase ni bi ewo Shy Hills yewo ensase ewo ningo pram enti mo amopese mo biebie endwuma mo amopese Mosisi warehouse any ade no Heart Builders Real Estate any betimi anya asase ama wo afei mo amopese musi hotels ene enema hodo nkaye no mo ena ye hwemonim se mo beba me ene mo aye adwuma Heart Builders Real Estate yen sase no edoso bebrebe ne say asase ne 25,000 Ghana cedis na 25,000 Ghana cedis no de hia ne se wo de bomode na fa etuamu fa utua fa no wie a ye ma kwan se 6 to 1 year ubetua na nkakra Heart Builders Real Estate ye share adwuma ase enya asem ketwa ya ye adwuma ache papa na ohwe kwan a ye nam so ede ye adwuma ye ne ye boama nkofo enya asase ahodo nti se o pass asase school o pass asase market o pass asase aye public bibia bomodin say obeba Heart Builders Real Estate na yama asase abusua bomodin na pie kira kwan na yewo Ashaman direct opposite to Kakito Divisional Police Station a ye adwuma ewo ho dane da nyina no ye ho se ye besom omanfo na onim se ye mpe ene ye ton nsase a woto asase ewo ye nchen a at the same time no wo sanso ewo ye ton blocks ahodo ewo ho ya wo betimi anya blocks ni bi e dia ye adwuma a wo pe afi ye sanso ewo mesinfo papa wo mutimi eye adwuma sidan papa ema emfaso eba wo so enti oba ya so ya wo de bo ba ko beku no ma bebrebe abusua bomoden na fe oni eni nkomo ewo 0241 66 5200 0241 66 5200 sa enso so ena tabia takum ede edrupa de aba emema yenya so emfa so esanse wo hwe kwan a tabia takum enam so eboa mema ewo kwan soronko so na emma ene mema nyina ye ni eje na chese eboa papa ama aware aso sese hwe aware affairs na nke gu Ghana ha bebrebe no sese entisabium tabia takum ti enema adedin baby ayeto aduro bi ade wani kiremu a onsa betimi akabe ewo sachesim ntunya bia no atafre eno ano no bibia be kama ede amawo se open dodo atu aton so a mo amka se adwuma ni ho no ubetimi atu no dodo so no waton enti bomode na frɛ ni ani nkomo ewo 0243686861 0243686861 na fe one tabia takum enso so edi enkomo onim se New Patriotic Party after say omokoye conference no ebaye no now yasanso ebie nomination e de ato se opese otu franka e de ma New Patriotic Party amanyoku na bra na fe osu be fa won krata na nyankopon ya adomo a August echi na wode aba na afe yetimi agiwatum se wonso so kan mo a etu franka e de ama New Patriotic Party no oka ho bi na saa dwumadie yi ene yeguso a yedi ho enkomo nti ene nso so yede ani echiremu asante mantemu na yene pani ba ko a wono nso so ba na manyo sem a waben ewomie papapa yene no akodi enkomo na nipa yene ne kodi nkomo yi eye Dr. Kwesi Amache Boateng ono eye senior lecturer ewo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology yene no ekodi nkomo ne ahwese party na bie nomination de nanso so ye so fa form a twen na ye nkoto aba emra na ye koto aba no ewo by election a ebekoso akotia no ye nkomra answer obehye campaign ase ebinum ebuafu se we no enya nhyehyɛ papa na ono ti amanyo semase ti ebia na owonti ase bia ebeboa yen doc ma mema aha emu akwa aba emra sini page medie so
yeah.
Doc na wo ye de
radio secretary adumo mi ho ye
say New Patriotic Party call conference delegate conference no ba no yentimi enni nkomo so far menim say wani di akire de we amendment ahodo a omo akwakoye na doc eye wugitum say ebeboa party nhyehyeye na ebeboa nso so ma 2028 party no agina brane na watimi akọkọ so ana
ida mo sina mi tie for party no nhyehyeye no an CPE animu kama ka bi nhyehyeye amanyokomu nipa ne noso bebre sa na wo se wo mutimi ma ikoma a wo mama wo mo ahyenso party card so mutimi ma sa fo nyina to aba wo mo fa nhyehyeye fufuro bia nto ho conditions bia of good standing what is an money nyina ba no more introduce money as a factor a bit me am ni pani bi ato aba na enipa ni bi ento aba emma enipa bi ekotwetwa practically due to emma some people who eventually take part no crowd they didn't go, they didn't open up to allow the grassroots of the party to vote. They are still maintaining the delegate system by itself highly undemocratic. Nti nini se ohawa edi ko ni nyano omo linka was with the grassroots na a break I said a commodity for a sign restore that link with the party's grassroots omanye the meaning is omo asisi omo say akwa ni mu omo bekanya ikuo someone else who ikuo mu a mitimi ho ase adwuma no ebegu so akofo.
Eti doc eno no sa yede eno to nkyɛn no sese no yɛbɛka sɛ enya ma ne saa de but omo abie nomination sɛ wa person contest for the flag bearership no brana fe befa forms what say sɛ omo abie ne saa no ofo sɛ ne kwan so ano no ana ka sɛ nkomtwetwen so kakre san sɛ omo sɛ ontimi nya campaign ade se bia yakɔ by election which is happening on September 2nd, 2025. And sana, omo mpese contest no shase aye campaign. Etwa yi.
Mimi ase ni se nipa bi edi omo nsato ekuo no so. Omo micro manage the affairs of the economy to benefit somebody. Sanji se nyina ewura sa antiase na bulumu no eho omu si kuma no omu pese omu di economy no omu si omu kwan ya bie nominations dia so ofa ultimate na hwe they are stifling political activities in the party ni na no ni ntiase mu no ntiase bi enipa bi wo a omu gidi se ebeboa nipa bi ewokuo no ama omo apie the flag bearers.
Doc say oka say enipa bi susu say nipa bi do am sa to okuo no so ya womo eye niama to favor a certain figure within the party na officer oka ne say
no enye democratic enough given the fact that enipa be omu nya kwanya more pro ye ansana omoto aba ombeto ama womu iba be simply because of the fact that no mo sunkunu ewo no kre kwan so loyal party members enunti omo ayi omo ho adi kra say ikru no franka no omo bi kra tere yetiti ni dabre nepa na ko Agyapong say oyi no ho adi ene ena oyi no ho adi ebasa nhunu se wa elite yi nje no so ma no kwan ema no enyi ni ho adi yi enko nanti ekuma no na so emfe na ni so adi hunu enko ma wo mo di nje na mo jide ni hunu se achia o ma sheda ena o ma slanti no tede o mo yanu no ano ta mi gidi se o mo botare ni se nipa bi adi kan ton o mo hu dadaada nti emanu mre na nsapɛ kra na nipa enim wo mo iji se ntiase bi sa eye adwuma o nhihye no ase the underlying principles are ewo nhihye na omode ye no BBC na me hu.
And so doc ya beka se babia edru no se opese ebia onso so no too frank adema new patriotic party se utimi strategic enough ananye sa
time there to me and strategic with time. Strategic with your campaign, the style, your message. Yes, but time is practically nothing you can do. You can't strategize when you don't have the time to affect the time in the way I'll be to me to an amount of me to be a time a man who can and I will be a manager.
Enti we say na abane say no for say ebasa sunsumu a ewo party nim ahead of 2028 no esobete ebegina sen
esobete bebri nipa bebri benyet ekuru emutimu kan amokoto abane wi na niema kose ya na depending on the outcome piano Even be brave, being a group and informative, and even the outcome of the Omujiri said, you need penny we are with me account or more boom. And Kabum didn't be a ma.
And so, Doc said, me no airborne quantinania correct 2028 near Dianim, which is going to be, very, crucial encounter between NDC and then MPP as well. Yeraka said, Ejuma John Dramani Mahama ne naban asase a wo mo eye ebema ensunsuanso a ekoso within the new patriotic party no dachi bi NDC fo betimi atwa fa MPP so in 2028 and I say ye ho nkomo a
elokani say we no enshara nyen nkom se ejina opepa manyoku NDC wo ema oman Ghana Oman Gabi, I'm a moon, say no. Also, my near, or mine boy abasu, call about to a tomorrow. NDC pa, waiting at Tana Bemo, I check, and Pedro Bia or PBR. It will be a free banner, not Danko akufo-addo MPP, a year or minor, Sika Sempotono. Juma, I was say, President Mahama, Aban 80, if you share anybody green, same, a Domoko court. We have a sanitary be court a just a new year or maybe for the Domotaki Cricket Command, Sick Assembly, and some APP. Going in a Muhammad MPP. And as I'm recruiting, President Muhammad no Ankatansono, and this are doing no any market circus here. I borrow mine. None or buy or coy, you would more DC, a car circle project. Let me be outside Ghana had that. Terminal 5 or so, Accra. Kumasi Airport, Kumasi Kajitia, Family of Promise and express route to link Accra and Kumasi. The Mahama Nisha Niamaya Kachaka here. Nisha Nihun and Young Commission. Would do my power dignity. Over to me at Maniko NDC, which me at Bamwache.
And Uhuni said 2028, say new patriotic party answer San and Nayano. Said you ni nyuma ne ade no se wan ka ne ho ambom ntem na wan hyase antoto ne niama ya ebe de ama party no in 2028
for NDC to lose. It is not for MPP to win. NDC and obetimi aka say watuna ba mu mpie na pe no abre obeso okofie no wa hyase aye niama basabasa scandalous issues and say pie not with pie demand say Ubia President Mahama Pau no nsusu di no akuti balance ya ekui omunya ho hwe na eguso ejinsem. It is for NDC to lose the elections of 2028. It's not for MPP to win. Kambom sunkum bia ni ha ebetumi ama wo mo abedi nkuni. Yese amamo boni epi free President Mahama amamo. But President Mahama juma wa shatia eye ne de bia sa so enti. I expect NDC to win, no matter what the MPP does.
And now, mene unko akotia na fe yenya juma kakra. Urim said just recently, and a new patriotic party MPA otia konwa so waka nchine egu na sese ba bia niama ekeka kona by elections baso. Do you foresee NDC say obesanso akwa ko win sa seat no? Jeffrey MPP nsem anase ohun say looking at ABA situation ade ne nam so eba no it is likely say MPP betimi maintain seat no e wa kwatia
Ezema meditemi chami say once again MPP epeso mudi nkugu e wa kwatia so do mu ye omo ho abikuma nof na ezema mi pie ni say akwatia hwehwemu kire say Ekomanu, the rank and fire. Omo nipa bia omo pe no. Company mfo no so e de nipa sonkum e na eko. Sana mati miti free MPP for no begree ano akati for mpanimfo a omo MPP mu. Wo mu nim atem we se sana ekoso. Bi na ni medi sankomo we. Eni se sana tie dia afia ni se MPP omo go committee suicide o akwatia. Mbidi nkugo. Once again Ekomanu nkoto.
Doc, I mean, the political atmosphere ɛwɔ hɔ anaasɛ neɛ nam so adeɛ ba yɛbɛka sɛ nka New Patriotic Party ɛna ɔte akonnwa so na ne de hyɛ no atɔ eti nka awerɛho aba in a way no MPP entimi nya sympathy vote bia emfiri hɔ.
That's why I make a say a company from wɔn de ntiaseɛ sonko ɛna ɛkɔ abatoɔ no mu kuro no mu wɔfoɔ akwatua no so akwatua hɔ mpɛsua no so wɔfoɔ nso wɔ wɔn ntiaseɛ wɔn MPP ni a wɔn pɛ no wɔn pɛ sɛ mpanimfoɔ no de ba mpanimfoɔ no once again a top down approach wɔn te soro hɔ ɛna wɔn ayi nipa foforɔ bi sɛ wo kɔne nto aba ne ma wo nti sɛ saa na esi a ntiaseɛ a ɛwɔ hɔ no sɛ wɔn bɛdi nkukuo sympathy votes bi ɛmam.
Doc ma me na wase na yemfansia na afei emerepam yebesan so aba aso na yabeto adesua so.
Okay, Mr. Damoso.
All right. Now yene no edi nkomo eye Dr. Kwesi Amache Boateng. Ono senior lecturer ewo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Ono ne yene no edi nkomo na wakyerɛkyerɛ ne nsɛm mu awie na ɛbrɛ aso sɛ yɛbie phone lines na afei atiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ nso so ɛbɛm na wɔbia so de n'adwenkyerɛ ɛde ɛba dwuma nkɔmɔ a yɛde didi ɛwɔ ha so far ɛnyɛ easy sɛ ɛbɛkɔ yie wɔ akwatia ana ɛnkɔ yie no ɛno nso so yɛ asɛm foforɔ so wo a wotie yɛn hwɛ yɛn nso bɛtumi aba dwumadie so na yɛde nkɔmɔ ɛwɔ ha ɛyɛ 02405508 99 0240550899 entibra na yentimi eni nkomo na yentoa so nko anim sabata we afi enso so guso ya oboaboa ne ama no nti obeba na messages ahodo a aba no ono nso ede aba. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, T ono antimi enyina so 0240550899 0240550899. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, so ono nso enye krado ewo ho eti menhyeda ntene nkan yie yehwe se ogina homa no so. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, oni ho enti numbers no 0240 550899 0240550899 enti yebekọ na yakofa messages ahodo no nso so ede abaisan se sabata we afi so aye krado ma eres yebetimi afasa ofrefo ya. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sinopay
Na what kind of pain?
Where the director be say ni
If I tell you, Medinde Francis Jeche Apete.
Oh, okay.
Former parliamentary candidate of Yilo Krobo.
Oh, wonderful. Opani bibi abako there.
Kristo adom bibia boko.
Wow. Ene wadaro ma yentiwe.
Me fa utawo. Yentie the grassroots ne so musi amase no mu pena. Yenfa amase nko. Because edidi jawo hoyi enim na nenam. Amase abedi akonwa no just one term. Minim de eba ya omutu sa lady no. Na grassroots muso bra adawo omu peno Baba Jamba time dresser etimi di akonwa mayen enti Eastern regional executives omutenanse no mu dwe ho ene omu national executives omutenanse no mu dwe ho because ye wo grounds ye kasa na omu ntia ende di kuguo na bebreye oye party no party no moja no ewo ye mu nche ye personal interest. Papa, my dream.
Yo, honorable, ma men now was say na emrepe mefro na yedi nkomo. Why? Wada Roma. All right, ma yentra so enko yenim. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, on your opinion, appointed.
Nyame adom me ho ye sinopin.
Na canipin.
Aha.
Yo, on your opinion, medine de kotua mechanics because of the Cape Coast, abra you going to chiro. All right. You know, call someone you mean there, apotia, aba yero kwakoto. Majid Sana National Executive, War Bar Abacho Committee or Apotia, which is the constituency executives in a part and you want to say now we do bobo now what kind of candidates are what don't know call a crown over to me now with the queen. Your best day, woman in Agyapong there. So party the decision is the bar. Part and bar woman in the do na yamboa na yebotu na ya party nechi ma party no wetu na wedu queen sabe won so na asana ba ntene fune fuse na ba anyi na yefo ntinde ma bi wo ho ma anyi na nya botal na sabe party decision order ba ma anyi na yente na yamboa na party ntum kwananyim meda san yam yeduma
menso meda se papa mechia abrafo nyina ma yentoa so. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sinupay.
Yes, to Mr. The trade.
Opani we dey baby are free the NTO.
And the victim will be the kakra. Na the epimeter me bra way sado kan ko yi. It should be hot on that they ha obi. Nti wo di to a ha adwen. Wo di so kra no we bi wo so wa akoma pemu a ha adwen. Said the ye papa mo fẹ́ no kuma se e ka ye. Yes, MPP plan for. Mo hwɛ nneɛma ketekete a mo yɛ etia aspirant ne bi. Mo hwɛ nneɛma ketekete bi national executive no hwɛ nneɛma yie. Na yɛn mu bi no yɛsi yɛ underground campaign a saa na yɛbɛte ada. Sɛsi yɛ underground campaign a yɛn yɛ gyina mu sɛ bɛyɛ campaign yɛbɛyɛ. Yɛsrɛ wɔn yɛ deɛ yɛpɛ no wɔn fa no ma yɛn. Honorable Ken and the Yapano. The Yapano Mufano Mayan. Momu Kofadia, BB and Beshe, I Yakoka Wasamet. And I want to Mr. before I forget. Yet Molina, your strength, and then you a bayan come over back on Kapu Mayan. Nankalai, you too. Yes, sir, because they Jinichi Medasi.
All right, ma men now I say, your line no AM no bako, ubet me afraid through WhatsApp, bako so ubet me afraid normal. And we are in a sound so a hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Enkom.
Yes, sir. Sinopay.
The concern is Mr. Enkom.
Opany baby are free boko there.
Yeah, madam, Prince Francois down for.
Prince, ma yentio.
Mr. Enkom. Sadi we ya na ayama MPP. Omodi inkukuwa. Ebi mada omumfa nsua sebi nyansa no die ama MPP awie ya ama nanim agu ase ne nyina hwe asen central na no na chemi sabonsu obetoto ayampia se wono no kanidi Agyapong alusu ni seat di ache no ebia ni na asenfo awo nipa odo makoma so se kanidi free ho a omopese omo present se nipa no omra no omonto no so aba. Enso na nado tintin trintin ama mo ye yiri nipa no mo omo nipa asenfo ompene no na omo di no be hye asenfo kon nti eba sa na asenfo mo nto aba nti asenfo no kora na ye Kennedy ho do na no mo de to aba na ma MPP se si e bia na asenasi no ama se omo pe nipa na asem adi nti na mo ma ho kwan mo nto aba na mo ma ama se nkoja na MPP for mo amakodi sika makodi nkrofo sika edi nkrofo no kwakɔhye omo kon Mr. Enkom, see ye be no more person, more year, almost a person, or moody candidate be best. I share your con. Nanya de adopting yam pinning them peninsula. Nano just in could be a from pong. Na yamiapa dano or call no pecan one family call a yamiapa what function no dinaso. Could be a from port that day no for hundi. O walk kuma bois, out to know about the turns in the two, about the say your more coding. What could ya? Why wouldn't Kencity Media MPP bar power? mobile power say ne two munye program na say ne two mu invite wo mo na so mo ado mo yem eba so mobile betie bia mutimi si ni pay catch mo say mu invite wo mo afedo wa ba betena wa be ka say ne two na de MPP ba power. Shame on you. Bow down your hand into shame. Wo ayi your friends second vice chairman tama wunya media de no omo kan so omo mfa position ne ma ye nyina ye sority ai say wo so omo di position ne ma on second position no wo ba bonten an wa pen so de obi obekasa ti obi bia no wo be yina di obi yina di enso ye de abro nya ye hwe atama abro nya oye what wodi a chese wo so ko wura fio no wo hu se sika wo fio asitire no wo ti abonten no na sika ma no and de no wa no twotwotwotwotwo afio ko wura fio na ye titi sika ma wo bia no wa ko no watum afio mi tumufo MPP mpanyifo ansa na bede ma no besi no mi tumufo Mona Mosia say, Archbishop Duncan Williams, sorry MPP because my candidate anamode ban no ye Muslim. It tells you say Archbishop Duncan Williams or you powerful. And that time no money dinner temo. And no timiko na all Christians amo motu against him candidate amode neba because of ye Muslim. And nowadays Muslim ko di dinatem mama abonye konya mo na di dinatem. Enti abonye di dinatem no mo free say so mo candidate na mo pesa mo force na de ne she Ghana for kon no ba sense mo ni di na temu pono timi ma Christopher tuti am candidate no say mo sena ko di na tem nti mo free say mo de candidate ne ba di ne besi all right ko bindwim mate na me sure Mr. Nkum me da say papa Prince say also the one no the hello good afternoon so queen ya kan send ya etie odi ni ba bia free me pache o bibi ma me so me family na onim bibi na wo free he me ata so me free not rage okay my yentio de omo de munye ku na omo si omo be bibi de ti akin e pass here top down approach we be ko me ko wi na se MPC na omuye kunu hona yake betro mungu ebebo mubuga ebebo mubungi omu makura gunga kesiye ebebo wo mu sinipin e kana senia etie all right ma men now say hello good afternoon hello good afternoon yeah good afternoon sinupin e kana senia etie Opani wudi ni baby free na yentio. Okay, me kasafri me de Emmanuel, me kasafri Massachusetts, United States. Okay, imama yentio. Okay, ano pe mamendin kan chia na menchia wetie fo. Na me mamo ejuma pa mo ye Mr. Nkum teach mason ko bia eboa honorable Kennedy Agyapong na ye bona baso. Na yamienim MPP executives no that just from Kodua for instance some man no very dangerous bia say ye hwe ye hu yi pa wo no look say omopo omompo say omofo omo ho ekofa ba wo mia e de be che Ghana for kon a we don't care about obi or back from NDC. We don't care because Bawomia na mo pushing chinchina che de che Ghana for kono sa Bawomia no waba be a second gentleman of the land one bo brebia magana sisi ano obia nim Bawomia na stance obia nim ne capability so oni hwe obetumi de abo o man Ghana nti adan na MPP for Mwanko abato to the extent say polling station bi wo hokora but we me to me 0 once ayenya rejectable ballot by 3 na ba we score 0 ni nyina no still sense mo right na mo push say still mo de ba we baba look ya real taso ya to delegate ni bi yen so ya wo grounds ya twemo na munkofo ba obiya nambra na yenso ya ye ready say ya beboa mo ate na opposition na che we don't care obi ofi NDC de no de empasa ye behumpo the tennis ba omia any credibility
Ghana for and trust and ye genundi into my mon hamo. Moma dear no nya fair. Ye suffer Canada Japan because onona wa ye be me or can correct or no to me Gina and Nanso Cassa me chrono and or council you are can obey. Bawomia chrononti in a munina man swam work with dineti. Na ye tremo nti momfa ba wo miambra na momba ba beto yen so medemanuesi.
All right, yen twaso na yenko yenim. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Sinopei ye kano senia etie udini baby afrefi ni entie.
Ye frame Chamaboatin na the me katesi ama sama in second election. Chairman.
All right, Chairman, I
said, no, San, first when I because yes, a 2 bar. Yeah, moonlight, position, no more you power, more power. Someone said, a shoe hop one, I don't do that as a simple other, and then I want to have a man. And for Banner, but they are the people ever. Ebi na person dey on about pain. So, one person mo tin since now the ba mo continue to fan so. Ebi enye sa. Ebi sa because to ma na pen, ebi o be do ya, o si afata na bi ama. Onwe dia, o me de, o ba to aba. Me see ya kwa to aba yi. Ni wure ni mo de kai. Enam, ko da power mo chow di sika mo mo ko so mo mo. Se ya ko ni ba o me ade na ba, ya ko to ya ba. 87 in front of the almost yanni. Almost a sort of fair party. Into a throw almost a deal to a bam. The bamming at the Puma to Piero or be able to be nothing. Now, so only I was said, what would you? The other 70 or 1 and then of idea. Then you also do a MPP party. Now, a man because the other yanni. Yes, so I'm Bamiaba, Yampene, Vidamasi.
Chairman, ma menda won so ase na yen twaso. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Memo ha, Zangu.
Mejo so pani udini baby afrefri na yentiu.
Ya frame Kofi. Me free adenta.
Aja Kofi ma yentiu.
Musanku medase. Media me de uti nipa kasa eno no mu no. Ya no mu fi se wo degree be na wo. Ama se degree be no wo. Eno wo mu ne. Intimidie se ye nyina ye hwe. Wo mu ye de wo be ye bia no mo famra. Nam se party no. Emu be chichete sesebe yesi kuso no medical ka kire wo mo so wo mo so mo mpne na ti nipa dodo pe no ye mfa ma na me se nkumesi mesire mo kan kire wo bia sesa enkabomu no wo mo suba no enkabomu enye hwe me no ya akakora na ye de perepere yo ye adwuma eno ena enye enkabomu asem ye perepere yo we penny and you say you are Dr. Kwame Adokufo. Yes, one na meche vetting committee. Uvi so be betimi akaseti ya no. Obi any on declare bibia no be declare next stand. Na MPP no so have say we have the men. Na say any power declare next stand na wasa akofa no. So omra me head. Position ni bi entia will be because we to me declare ya. Na o pese oboa amanyoku no. Etu de omunye woman koswa because Canada Agyapong problem nyina ne se womo ese wono wo ba womo kro no to say de ye bo amumo womo nyamo because Canada Agyapong wo ya edwomu obeka bibi obeka into womo mpe into womo pe obi a on ye ofa taku amamsemboa en womo guso womo ye ntimi de me catch the MPP so delegates me catch them put your one couple na mo tie to say the one what one make one flow one shop one catch them so possible not say that what force be the share ko
Isa tu de mu pe bia monye ye tu aba de ye tu greater Accra Regional Cham no on the ye Baumia campaign money na we je bia what that is ya mo ka se ye neji wo kwadwene never da bio we ya ehye na mo ye do wa ye mitua et say but ye ka ho hia bo bia ye be ti edu ba na de be dia ya che nti meda wase achie esra wo delegates obi asa de wokan ye be ma usika ye be wo sika no be de na sai wo be de na sai nti mesra mo wo modene said de on be ye bia te said de na wo kan sika no ye de ama wo no waje adi enka say wo gidi a enu nti e be se wadwene never that me wunti me mama sika se maye madwe se me koto ama ye wu aba omia na bibia ni wa kire se me koto ma no na maye madwe se me koto ama Kennedy Agyapong opa to eru primame ese samadwene si antimi anye sa ne ye be makwai ma wo mode enkotokra me adada ye sa na waje kakra tafre no mo ayeyi a ye party ni me edi na bro no mizenko medase na minister
menso medase papa Ejakofi yen to aso na Yenko next caller. So, hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sinopay.
You can't send it.
But you didn't baby our free na yentio.
Free Sacramento.
Now, didn't say yentio.
Your friend is young.
Open it, Kasa.
But you put down on the Maria.
I tried any uncle.
But I abandoned the share better content. It your corner will go with you. And here we be a. So I said, I will move baada ni men buna hono men kiasi ti contest na yeso ti yakona no na ni woyanye gidigidi na ti men amesra ni se oma onabo en be yu omo no ebi abato ne so mo mo na ho ti magin no
Meda se also the sergeant no ede aba. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sinopay.
Afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sinopay.
You can't say anything.
Opening within the baby of free na yentio.
Your friend me nipa ire modua, me friend fi ascend something.
Opening yentio.
Yo, me da se me akonya wo dia mama me.
Na udia ni nipa ire amembodua.
Nipa ira ye modua. Media ye di me no enu na ye popular name. Me say akola ma MPP ascend something.
Opening yentio.
Yo, opening mama na was me akonya wo dia mama me. Na akaka me de meka say ye mpanimfo no etie mi a ye MPP fo mpanimfo a Justin Fripo ko bia dan no say omu tie Oman FM and every year. The empress of Motia said, more far or Tahuni and Hoya and fan say party no MPP because party we are brown. The kind of thing that do not miss there, but not any FM flag. Now, I think I end this for seat. It's your brapa near to me, I keep party next to ever been Sabri. It told to me from a parent game as I may say party in my somewhere else or to be leading party noir. Omo fa to na omo betumi adwen papa omo timo betumi lead party no omo lead party ni awon to yen because omo ye de de so omo so omo try na omo bring up omo ye na omo de be say ekon ha ye no omo okrom ha no ye de ye be kokrom ye omo person by ya God na force ukọ bota force ye ye this for but mo de kana di ba ye be to man e je that just report ko de wo sa na boy on TV that say o hu bi da abebe wo tan hu na dwembo ne kwa na omo de SMPP party ya
Meda se openi Nyankopon Shiraw. Ma yento aso na yenko yanim. Hello, good afternoon. All right. Ma yemfensia na yena ye homra. Me ba sabato wi afi ebetena se na afi. yɛde messages ahodoɔ no de aba.
So abani we ya ye popo se wawen obi gina TV3 so o ka kire nipa na wo se wo na TV company fo no ko John Mahama o ka kire nsa abani de kom ne abufuo na to ye
Sinipay
na asa akọ na do so ka kire nsa te kom ne abufuo so no so ba no anya de kom ne abufuo be sa ato ti ano.
Sinipay
I'm not worried. Once is the truth. Me na nwena mo di obia should be rest assured. Mona said make in Japan. The truth will always set me free.
Sinipay
We can vote people in and out. Personality is okay. But my dear, what we need to do in this country is to establish a situation where even if it was the devil who should come and sit on top of us in Ghana, by virtue of certain procedures, certain practices, the devil cannot get away with doing whatever he wants. He would necessarily have to do what the people expect of him.
Sinipay
Anybody can have a dream, but a dream without action is not a dream. Your dreams should be backed by actions.
All right, Abushama, yen na wase emo akwaba family Sinipay dwumedie so ebra so say Albert Asumani atenase the political czar enti ye de enkomo ahodo a ewo ho enso so e de ebrew and then Sabato we afi enso so aye krado a wode messages ahodo eba obapa e de say na ho ye
Mr. Nkum nyame adom me ho ye pa na also
nyame adom me nso so me ho ye pa
ye da nyame ase na blue ani da ho pa ana yenye blue
mate wo de atwan me we see blue
okay seni nyina ye blue
enti twan me na me nda me ho kakramra why
okay okay
Albert Asumani atenase the political czar say wa wo de ano no
no kre
ti yendin komo
asam na wa kana simple sa no afena ma adwen abasa
wa ose no kra wa to me say no kra na me nya odia ana say onimi ni ayibia bi ana say onye Kencity ni bi say amenya Kencity ni bi e wunti na nku ye ana afeda also
me survey
wunti no ye
me jina bia me jina na me jina ho
no obani etsa bibia aboko de nyankopon adom bibia aboko and minim say dwumadie bi do fa ba bi kasa about all the same dwumadie ni ho don't
yaba na yaba
to represent
yaba na bibia aboko
oh nyame adom yeguso ya ye ko yanim say we heater e free akwatia eba se oma party de obi a omompe no eno ye de na ba na afi wo hwe se yese ye bie nomination so obi ankofa de na nso so twen until yato akwatia ba awi ansa no ahya ase campaign eno nso so de ohye foforo na de eba hemfa na wo hya ase afri no wawie ne he
Mr. Nkum ma menchia etiefo nyina na menchia obi a wo hwe meda wase se mefa from Equity na what General Secretary can last time our press conference or na say omoti committee ana committee no ko hwehwe enemamu na omo build a consensus ana be see say omo de yenua or the saying the dinner escape me kakra yemfa no enko the constituency treasurer no enko me na I was thinking say eya kwatiafo ana na omo call for that but me nso me ntete kakra minya ne say enye nipa do na epene sa decision na party na make it say yamfa ne nko but you see in politics no nema bebre na happen looking at the time frame na ye de ekwakoto aba no esi a isi asset September 2nd say nkoto by election wa kwatia what bisa ho say party ne kase ye bie nominations
akwa primaries wo ho akwa parliamentary candidate ansa na yakwa akoto abana within 1 month no how is the party going to manage that meaning how NDC is managing this whether they are going to maintain their 2024 candidates na
they are not omo
so primary
yes enipa ne ye miensa na omo koto omo so aba
enti se new patriotic party obi a ye base ye kapa democracy MPP for the hwahwam hu bebre so omo ti democracy ase na omo nam the electoral reforms bebre aba Ghana ha you see se eyam pass the etete ne se eyenkofo bi na omo hampeke gentleman ne se onko lead party no parliamentary election ma then they've shot themselves in the foot because you see akwatia wono ehonjo sao obi na oja kasa akwatia MPP stronghold akwatia is not MPP stronghold looking at the history of that constituency what you say from Dr. or the saying Asare nom Arbesu Abajama so besi or the say Amase if you Amase bad the immediate past NDC before aba MPP in sem enti se okokoto aba you need to put your best foot forward e was her constituency no obi a grassroots for na ho na e pe na asem what you say se manya ne sa na mo feel say okay say ni binti no yam pick ni pass in fan nkwa ade happen to the party in 2020 it may happen again
enra o say Dr. China eka say omo ye several consultations
yes
and omo for say say na party penifo enye so omo de omo pe na omo de koye na omo tie form for na omo de koye
yeah enra make that is the explanation GFK at the bar the last time omo ebie nomination 29th no he was saying say there were people on the grounds to do that in America say obeka no migidi say okay because I was looking at the time frame I thought say the season wasn't ripe for primaries ayebabeko this time around because obi efim constituency no whether we like it or not enter one tower emunjo ye sebi yenu ekumi e wafumi yenim how ano ne ye maame amase entemtie when it comes to MPP primaries no two ways about that obi antimi fancy e wo party no anakodu samre no I am telling you that 2024 some people didn't vote because of the way they thought Amase was treated at a point a follow party no from 2020 BC 2024 election no ubetimi anya cosmetic unity bi a person ope amba nipa ni nipa chia na etwa picture ba se bi se mizengu me no wasem a me no ti he ye be program upon ba ye pia me nchia wo
that's it
enti no member obi nya say oh bo nchia na etwa picture for the optics no and no it doesn't solve any problem enti say if there's a problem at Akwatia aboa no woka so onye den onwe this is the time electoral commission kra nomination afi na wabie what I say it is a part in your broader consultations as Jomaye no some kind of form enye biem now they have to go for primaries omonko but some your consultations they na say it's or they say obi na perifo na bubu omo be say it's any train can na no nkyere sa bonten so for me fa nko enti se nyina ye na say it's any tia komadua bom say yen ka de but say be ma ade na fi ensa akoba bi ni de ye nyina yen kan humoma they still have more time to do that because from enne ekosi September 2nd year kwan wom unlike ablikumade na akwa nchise so no this time whatever is there even people are not happy with the candidate they can still go down talk to people and let people understand the situation here ema partner yes I think say basa me to me no all in the name of MPP's interest I don't have a problem at the end of the day they koto aba na say MPP win here hey you know about America so win you don't even care who is the MP you can't say partner winning na when here then age because partner winning but the good thing is that it's the same people for work with your constituency nyina no ebuto mo yam no munya akomapa e de campaign within this short period no mutime G seat no ema MPP because akwatia seat we is either we win or we win we can't lose this seat because your numbers na ngasa no yesi uzumpo ne ya show me what I say numbers we be na me and sese ye jama seat ni biko. That is why now I was so passionate about Ablekumanov say MPP amom homode ma sa seat no e fa mo sechi ekoe. This time around na kwatia dia babia no if the party no committed no mo pese omutimi e correct omo wrongs na they can do that.
I'm say I must say no is still peeved because of course at a point no na MPP for ankasa kra nim say Baba Jama aja akwetia seat no
of course yeah.
And na they were not that much concerned about that seat.
Yeah.
Amma say has to fight. Make I say time I may walk one station be walk Swedro. Menena Amma started in Komota ma me walk down Biak 2009.
Yeah.
Bra wa fem pa up to 2012.
Yeah.
And son otimi winning sa seat no. Na ebedru baby ayefo say wanko school ntie ne yeah,
no there who say
still no
no MPP as a national party to take that decision. Omo call primaries and we lose here. But primaries no sense no. What I say now bad because we saw national officers who were like against I must say we know all of them. We know all of them. The MPP women caucus. Mami Kejemfua was part of it. Confusion creating that time, she was part of it. And now and good say, you see, that's why we always tell our national executive say, we are national executive. Let's see you to be as neutral as possible. So that the party can also give you all the maximum respect that you deserve. Because you cannot come and occupy a national position and work for an individual. That one, when it happens like that, because we are national officer, you are to oversee the 276 constituencies in Ghana. Now, person who interested in and skirmishes be your baby. Now, a favor will be you see, party all the time you bread because of Sanya man. So here the year 2016-2020. Sa on post for yama we fa yama we yanchiri we nsa ene sansem ho a chema wontumi num di Ashanti region e kosi e bebre what you say ensase mo obi regional a position national position no kire e person o kire say party no without him or her bibia shouldn't happen until no at all costs or interest has to be supreme. No, you cannot champion an individual's interest against the whole party's interest. It is akwati ansem na da ho no mesre party no I still believe say from a next 2nd September so omo ye omonuoma yie na so mo timi call from a broader consultation ni ehu ye maame amase ni nkofo esi krom so omo ye campaign honestly from their heart. No two ways MPP beat me assign a retaining seat.
All right, enti eno ye Albert Asmani eno no now ma yenko nominations are ye open na yesusu say yentwen yenko by elections emran san and fire campaign no.
Yeah.
We see unnecessary delay and ye cause so others.
Me say me nim omo take his decision. You see all the time ye try say ye be boy homoden na ya boa na ye MPP adwuma na bibia ye kama all in the name of say party na be ebeba power. Akwatia by election everybody recognizes it. Say by election aba as I say ye call. But you cannot tie that one into the presidential primaries. MPP constitution max 6 clear months to say be a nomination. Now one be person or the same parliament contest a picket form no campaign. What I say? And once nominations are open, ultimately sound fat tabo and to obiso say ma on your campaign and as a more any other engagement until after your Kotiano September we are not saying October, November, December, January. 4 months.
4 months.
What are you trying to tell me? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Yakwa koto aba, akwetia for abano, obi abekwa koto. But that one, it is not compulsory. Say as I said, make kokoye campaign wakwetia for by election. Obi ono, obi ote you are the same. Mikroma Santi Achem South constituency. Ono akwetia by election fan hobe. Sani pan on ma ho. Eye national executive ne few celebrity party people on person kokoboa e makwatia election e dey konso ye ntimi sisa MPP fo nyina nkogu akwatia Ana the first secretary by election be course no so nkyere say 31st January election ya chia court 28 February. Once the date is fixed and people have their 6 months, they program themselves from the day a national council court a date, you know. And all prospective aspirants that's what we do. Our programs. And the Senipana and the plan said from here, Meko say. And what young obi any problem. All of us we are praying say be with their quartier seat, but they shouldn't tie in. On the other side is very unconstitutional. And on the other side they open themselves up for a lot of criticisms. And ABA saying go for the party na court because once the MPP constitution says 6 months to election, you know, be nominations, nanko for emfanyo majuma. Let's maintain that. I don't want to believe say people think say omono once you make campaign in no omo former omo ye juma. If that is what they think, then they are living in the fool's paradise.
Now, sir said I asked my Dr. Gideon Boakwa on former campaign coordinators for New Kennedy on Agyapong.
Yeah.
On your more casa, Dr. Baumia to UK. And now ofrewa no connected. No nonsense no casa. A Juma or Moshe for more.
Oh, sir, Mr. Uncle, me and Yamwa, you see, we are Ubetimia Fre Obi, our phone so Ubetimia Bibia. Sani on my way. Omo ye na kese no in 2024 ankosi aga what you say we are wadwen say wona wonim nyansa bebre enti bibia ba ekokwa na se wote nyansa ni nyina de share ne boa na ode fu bia no say sa ntekuma de ba akono wanje anka ho enti oba beji na ade ne be hwe fo ma na se sema me na 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 ye to kire no no ewia se nyansa nyame chede ma obia and unu obi ya de na say who try say who de ube ya de in such a way say who de fiba a particular side now babontia you come and preach unity enya adwuma obi en ho na ne je say me no di agura wo de fameyam anase masum edane daru na da bia ubom enya sa into this time around no whatever they want to do they should go ahead and do it. Now Agyapong who told them he's sleeping? He's not sleeping. He's also on the ground. And you see, ubetinya call rounds. Ubetimi no obi akasa. Dr. Baumia pa on frame men to my bamano. And I mean so na boken ko frame video boakwa on to na bamano. Now people know what they want. And party nankasa MPP for no. Obi or tifie bi or person MPP ba power bia know said the option is on Dr. Baumia. It is clear. Obia unless say enkophobia matter say omo use Dr. Baumia say oh because Dr. Baumia nod na no ye ma ne mra na se de komienu na so wini a eno no ye ontimi nye case bia bia ni enyi nse nchen na isi region for ne samrem
analysis na why no
no because sana nkofo so omo use Dr. Baumia de na ye
eno na omo
because isi region for no na akufo-addo ko na se man from afantem and se asada da eastern region aba it is not going to eastern region. And until menti MPP phobia almost person Dr. Baumia at all costs echo. The Ghana Constitution and MPP's Constitution Krano all the time talks about regional balance. Now who in his right mind, in right frame of mind, now are fair, so I Ghana ni person until Ghana for now all the regions biano. Yes, share national kegno binya. John Dramani Mahama as a Nordna AD president and
we didn't 2 times.
What you say? O selfish so yes another yeah franco. Na yen yaka de. We are not doing tribalism. But yen you not na ba ku si ho. John Dramani Mahama nko fie. Ne ensan fa another Nordna. Ensan nko biem. Enyo omkwa na omdi Ghana so yeye. Obi a ot politics asibia ni. It's no go. Enya de asade. I mean how? MPP. Ah book. Ebia mu na mu party mu nyansa. Mu na mu yese. We have a sitting president. Senka Dr. Baumia mpo na mo last hope. At the moment John Mahama won 2024 election, you go back to the drawing board. Say no, this guy as the president now coming from this side of the country, we also cannot present somebody from the same place. Dr. Baumia said, "Unia John Dramani Mahama, we best have a chance. Go home, sit for some years and come back." But the immediate one, Dr. Baumia himself had to understand if he's not selfish. Now, because I not say my man automatic qualification for a vice president. It is a dynamics in favor. Can't you understand it yourself? I mean, why do I Ghana any Obeka say and now you Ghana President John Dramani Mahama a president? Ghana for say another president. You must have you not nabiem. Aden, you not nabiem. It will not happen. It will go to another region.
Na not necessary for Nankasa crown. They will not vote for an ordinary.
Dr. Bawumia as a person, any MPP for in our crown. You see, Marco report, a woman say, Sa Boko, any man pushing Kosas for one tokwano. And that effect our party, so even some constituencies in Ashanti region. It is someone to try to say, Unia, Ukrano, what for the foreign, sans and same way cry too much. For peace to reign. Jiran chai crack cancer. Near how a Boko and some, any man pushing Kosas for one tokwano. A beko, answer what them.
And you think, is
it not an open secret? Said Santo Koi, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia Pierre Bibri.
Until also be friend of catch an answer.
Why? So what 30 police stations? What 5 executives and what every police station? You go for an election, you get 0 in that police station. Are you saying, say, MPP 5 executives now, on what police station on a crown? I'm on Dr. Mahmoud Bamia. 30 police stations, say MPP now a crown. As the same people team now 5 votes. I want that police station. You know what we know? Not Dr. Mahmoud Bamia and a 0. Now people are there arguing say on a 0 because a whole Kosas for constituency. And some fool saying, you know Dr. Mahmoud Bamia does not appeal to those people. Don't let him even contest. Talk to him. Talk to him. Let him understand, say, Minia, we are good material. When it comes to Dr. Mahmoud Bamia competence, you can't say, Mayan Fanenko. But the situation and the conditions at hand now does not call for Dr. Mahmoud Bamia's leadership.
Now, Albert, you see, what I wouldn't say, what don't sash and crime. And Quan South Africa will say, Chia, and you would the ancient won't say him. Opiani will bet me a 2 for we are such and say. One castle bet me inner dialogue. Self that were too hopeful said no. This time party no say emame in 2007 whereby I na men qualify and that's one qualify but no one can na men party no amame this opportunity very glorious opportunity. Party no ama me kwan de me agina baby a eye
number 2 and the party for 6
baby a party ne keka ko no John Dramani Mahama ewo ho Ghana constitution talks about regional balance to be fair to myself and the NPP we no enya asemo aseso obi na be frɛ wa ansa na one kasa take decision no akotena ase e kire na waba because yen na ye wa Ghana ha and a Paul Adom Archery show so good evening Ghana. Yemia Musa Dan Kwakotna Okwaka say it will be good or to be in the interest of the new patriotic party. Say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Ankasa ever take a decision say no min kobium. These were the dynamics and oka huasem. And up till now you are a man of data and you cannot what mean say no this time. It's not good for me. Uguso ene na masie. Hwehwe nkofo ne amagu. Ensi,
Mr.
MPP for now delegate no ma take this.
The new patriotic party. If you ne ekosi 2028, your slogan is say we want power.
And one no.
Power is what we are looking for.
Power, power.
And the kwan the first one MPP benya power no. And no necessary party ne dwen ho. Yes, you see, as sitting vice president, you had the clout, you had all the influence. Still, some Kosasine Mampusi for Antokwe expose you. People came out clearly to tell you, said no. Honorable Chairman Sabon, so I'm going to Ashanti region, bogus reports and by name him. Say Kosasine Mampusi Tokwana, Dr. Bamiana Nehubomu.
Newum.
And by Yabesi Kumeru, such a Kwamai. Eko mo akwafa bono area ho nyina Mampusifoɔ ne Kosasifoɔ ntɔkwa no because of Dr. Mahmoud Bamianti a soldier chen bibia. Why can't you advise him? And now people cannot overlook their personal interest. Now almost a party interest say ade a MPP pa no and say yebeba abamu. That is all MPP is looking for, say yebeba abamu, yebeba power. So what will bring you to power? There's one candidate, and never be brought for the immediate past government term. No, number 2. Nana Akufo-Addo boni bia Dr. Mahmood Bawumia de aso na say Nana Akufo-Addo aso oden Nana Akufo-Addo anya reshuffle Nana Akufo-Addo akofa yile bi aba Nana Akufo-Addo enye sen wo kan say Nana Akufo-Addo so ontie na Nana Akufo-Addo share da
aso oden
ai Nana Akufo-Addo share da be ka 3 days ya me ato aba ana osoma energy minister say koko increase fu o men kan kire Bawumia
asa na si ye
na say Dr. Mahmood Bawumia kan no o say Nana Akufo-Addo ko tu mu an kan kire no otifia no be ka kire ni say hey Mahmood na want to see atu pedro but say there be na ntimi nya sa also watum oko thank you to asema na oka kire party for no enti wan kasa no se wontumi nkasa na Akufo-Addo aban no ana ye empokofo susu se na aye very unattractive no se na Akufo-Addo ni ho a ye de be ma wo Dr. Mahmood Bawumia it wasn't possible but he was saying it was possible and at the end of the polls everything showed to you say that thing wasn't possible. So let's move from it and change the face of the party, change the face of the leadership, and make sure, say, going forward, MPP are presenting Obia. People see, say, bro, you are an MPP man, but you have been neutral from the immediate past government, nanko for any NJ Hono. And which clearly, watching present itself in Honorable Agyapong.
All right, I know Albert Asumani, the political czar, and I'm in no AD and Komo, our hybrid, so say, Yetimi, any. Sabato we have ye kone ho na fe messages ahodo no ye de eba obapa etisen
Mr. Nkumnyame ado
ye je wo time kakra eko di nkuta ho kakra say obrenie messages ahodo no
okay and then me fa YouTube nko because your time no eko Black Soul say only Kencity Agyapong, the chosen one from God alone, can save Ghana. Where Michael Atta or say, let's Ken be Ken, Nyame Insa Womu. Nana Bafa Koto say, our last hope in Ken we trust, more fire. Nana upon TV say, Ken Ohene Agyapong will be sworn in as President of the Republic of Ghana on January 7th, 2029. And no ewa has seen Nana New York say, Ama New York 1 say, let's Ken be Ken. Nana ma New York 1 or no abimo say, Nana, okay, Maminjai ono edi no wahase. Ebenezer Dia say, let Ken be Ken. Why is it that NPP gurus do not like Ken? Agyapong Kwame say, good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Watching you live from the Wu Equiapem. No one can change the destiny of Honorable Kennedy Kwame Agyapong. Our next president, NPP executives need to be careful. Masinu Ping. Where Aya Francis Adai or say let's Ken be Ken. Friends of Kencity Media say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. All what we know now is Honorable Ken Agyapong. No one else. No Ken, no vote. Ebenezer Bechi say we need new faces to take over the NPP. Or say Ken all the way. And no SSO Ewa has say. Anoche Abankwa say NPP MPs should learn from how Abudu Kumsen. NPP supporters rejected her because of arrogance towards Honorable Ken. And also so Ewa has say John Boateng say Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is our next president come 2028. Ebenezer Bechi says some polling stations executives kept the transport fares during the 2024 elections. This time we need Ken. Ono the wage na so I. Nana asare Nana I'll say we need Ken. We need Ken. Either NPP like it or not, Kennedy is the chosen one. Sinupain Charity Ababio say tell them we the delegate in Ejoso Joaben constituency has already decided for Ken. So they should bring the money they stole and we will chop well for them. Pa. Where a charity dear. Nanaya say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum, Bro Albert and the Sinupain crew. Keep up the good work. Fitizo TV say Mr. Inkum, understand that even if Trump calls us on phone, we will still vote against Bawumia. Nana upon TV say what is written is written. 2028 President Ken Ohene Agyapong. Teddy Jones say if the delegates don't learn from their past mistakes, then they will never learn ever again. If they bring you money again, take it, but never vote for Bawumia. Osei Wusu Jr. say, in Ken we trust, and I'm strongly connected. No Ken, no vote. Watching you live from South Africa. Mame Sewa say they are scared of Honorable Ken's campaign. Grant George say, Obiba JK need data. Oh, let's get him connected. And no so ewa hase. Ya mami Winnie Champion say, good afternoon, my children and granddaughter. How are you doing? Hope all is well by God's grace. We thank God for today. Wish you all blessed days. Sinupen as it is, with no fears. Love you always. Shalom. Nanaya say, it still doesn't make sense why they are rushing to elect the flag bearer when there won't be enough time for the candidates to campaign. Grant George say, I am too much connected to Malizi say, I'm connected to Ken family. Apia Manasa say, NPP, stop the hypocrisy and arrogance and do what the people like so that we can win power in 2028. We need president to NPP leaderships. And no ewa hasint. Mamisha say, ebi wa WhatsApp. Okay, Felix Bell the back. Say, good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. What I'm saying is that the doctor that you interview, he said something, and if you look at what he said, it means we have to choose strong candidates who can give us power, and that man is Honorable Ken. Where Felix Bell and a day we a buy. And
as ebi was here. Yes.
Okay. We say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. The information I have, and how I wanted to communicate it. It's typing. I have been trying to phone in since you started this program, but it's always busy. Why are you people denying my contribution? Says Stingo and the message way. By or say political za, you said it all. Bravo, way a comma Albert.
When you onya bochena, enya ye ni deny. I thought that if you could have phone straight. Way that's into the one. Into where yes, Royan work account. Why? One day won't so be about
no credit. We say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. NPP executives can bring Baumia 100 times. He will lose. Sami Awuku is going around telling delegates they will buy tricycles for them to vote for Dr. Blaming Baumia and pass solo or the field they will equip.
No question taxi driver Okada for once Sami Awuku Bobo Okada for nyina no say MPP eba power ye be talk cars and kitten e dey ama o say kan cars no it's the same person no saba no delegate no omunim no dada omunim no dada
also say Mr. Inkum, I want your number. I have some information for you. No credit. We say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Baumia is desperate for power. Ken all the way. Where Richard Odifika Swa and a buyer. Where do say NPP. We say I don't understand DMB camp. If DMB camp are campaigning, it means they are building the party. But if Ken camp are campaigning, it means they are destroying the party. What kind of logic is this? If NPP leadership want DMB at all costs, then internal elections should be cancelled. NPP should know that no matter how united or peaceful NPP is, if the party presents a wrong candidate, still NPP will lose 2028. NPP delegates should monitor polls that are a wrong candidate. Okay, that are coming from radio or TV stations, bloggers, social media page, some journalists, social media, celebrities, social media, to know what Ghanaians want. NPP delegates should elect a leader that Ghanaians want and not what their party leadership wants. Peace.
Enti fa mienu na aka mienu pe na na de wa radio bia de.
We say good afternoon. NPP is not ready for power in 2028 because Baumia has to come 4 times according to NPP political history. Nanado came 3 times, Mr. Kufuor 2 times, and Prof. Adubuahen once, go ahead and enjoy in opposition. Dumas, not rage, and a message way so a buyer. When say Sunipain, I have done my research on top to down approach is the best. We are watching all the MPs who have been assigned special roles to help Bawumia rig the presidential primaries. We shall also give them double red during parliamentary primaries. They will never ever enter parliament in the rest of their life. Where Sammy Young or the Equiapem North and a buy.
All right.
Menso
medase papa panti ma memra Albert in China se bibia ni hobi on sabato se bibia ye kama on eye opesa me pacho we dey mesraw me pacho bebre why we dey minim ni mesraw pa me so me kaje se na mbo e
okay na dey wan anya in time
because essay we dey okay for 1 minute kind
medase
1 minute pe o
medase. We say after 68 years of independence, we are satisfied with our country's underdevelopment, a country where malaria remains a deadly disease, a country where the youth face a bleak future, plagued by unemployment, poverty, and poor health care, a country where every young person dreams of fleeing to the Western world for greener pastures. These are the legacies of our so-called presidential material, a country where competence is measured by how fluently one speaks the white man's language, a country that prioritizes theory over practical solutions, a country that dismisses technical students as unintelligent. Our problem is not lack of ideas, it's a system of poor leadership, unwilling to change the status quo. Corruption remains the biggest obstacle to Ghana's progress. It's time for a bold, decisive, and fearless leader. Don't let anyone deceive you into thinking Ghana's problem after decades of independence is a lack of ideas and that they alone have the rich ideals. Ask them, where were these ideas when the economy collapsed under your leadership? We must move beyond empty slogans that have failed us for decades. It's time for pragmatic leadership, and that leader is Honorable Ken Agyapong, where the Kennedy doctrine on TikTok.
All right, men now I say so. Albert say yeah. All right.
They make an MPP leadership.
Okay.
Omo enyo mo nyoma yie. Na mo bibia enye kama. So that going forward, no, see BB ba party no ma enko ba say enko for all the time e wa dwen bi say omo think about omo personal interest over the party's interest.
All right. And no Albert asumani the political za medewo SC na company kese bi pa Ghana ha ya ope marketers na oni omo aye adwuma say oje ohun di say we good marketer na wo hu nimde papa betimi aboa for company no na fe woni no enkasa e was 020 868 3152 020 868 3152 and afi ubetimi so WhatsApp no e wo the number anu so 050633 8133 050633 8133 na one company no any enkomo aha ene yedi esie ye frame Anthony Kofi Income Daddy Mr Income enemy din follow me our TikTok na ye momoden entwa so enko yenim sinu pay ye kano senia etie we are out.